it okay?
Kind of not quite okay. But if you could take some time off and then reposition yourself as and when it's clear, we'll get you back on.
Okay, let me.
Okay, so as and when the line is clear, we get Mr. Panford back on. But let's carry on with joining Focus FM on Facebook. Just be a part of that. Join the Focus FM family on Facebook. Search for and add Focus FM KNUST. You add that as a friend, and then you can also become a fan of the page Focus FM 94.3 MHz KNUST. So let's get Mr. Solomon-Panford back online as he tells us what exactly is going on with the Ghana Association of University Administrators in Cape Coast. Carry on, Mr. Panford. Yeah, Mr. Panford. Very unfortunate. We seem to be having some trouble from the other end of the line. But Focus FM also has an official news blog. That's Focus FM knust.wordpress.com. Focus FM knust.wordpress.com. Visit there for the latest in respect of news as have happened here in the country, and of course in the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. You can also later on listen to any interview that has gone on here at Focus 943 on your community watch at atakusiadusei.wordpress.com. It's atakusiadusei.wordpress.com. That's all we seek to do here on your community watch on Focus 94.3. Now, for a serene atmosphere for shopping, just go to Continental Supermarket, who are located in Unity Hall. They deal all kinds of confectionery, dresses, shoes, and perfumery. For a one-stop shopping, get to Continental Supermarket and you'll not be disappointed. I'm sure we do have Solomon-Panford back online, sir. Hello, Mr. Panford.
Yeah, sorry about this. Is it okay now?
It's very clear now. Now, go ahead with what you were telling. You were telling us about the Congress of Ghana University Administrators.
Yes. Yeah, I said this is a national Congress of the Ghana Association of University Administrators called GAWA. So all the local branches on the public university campuses are converging here from tonight till Saturday morning to hold this Congress, which is held every 2 years.
Okay.
The theme of this year's Congress is the university administrator as a partner in meeting the complexities of current trends in university administration. And as I said, it's beginning tonight and it will end on Saturday morning.
Okay, so who exactly is representing the KNUST there?
It is not the delegates conference, it's all the members. So all the administrators at KNUST were mandated to come, but not all of us were able to come. But a good number of us are here, and a good number of all the other members on the public university campuses are also represented here.
Do we have a list of the key members within the administration who were able to make it from the KNUST?
I will not be able to mention names, but there are staff from the registrar's offices, the finance office, the director of works office, internal audit, and the colleges, some of the college registrars who are in the registrar's offices.
Okay, so
yeah.
What exactly are the details of what you're going to be talking about at the Congress, what you're going to be doing at the Congress?
Right. It is a ritual of actually enriching and updating members of current trends and best practices in university administration. So it is in pursuit actually of our usual professional development and capacity building agenda. So we are coming to learn the new trends and the best practices in university administration and management to come and apply in our daily schedule in our various universities.
Okay.
It's a learning process, actually.
It's a learning process. So what do you in particular hope to achieve at the end of this?
We hope to come back with new ideas, new innovations, new skills, equipped with new zeal to actually do the work that is expected of us.
Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, Mr. Solomon-Panford. He's the acting deputy registrar, University Relations, for updating us with what's going on in Cape Coast. It's a Congress of the Ghana University Ghana Association of University Administrators in Cape Coast. It's your community watch on Focus 94.3 as we seek to inform you and educate you on what's happening in the country and, of course, here on the campus of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Time for the lecture theatre as Douglas Upuku joins us to tell us about taxation. Again, we're not able to finish up most of the things we started off yesterday, so we may be repeating some of them and concluding them today on your community watch on Focus 943. It's 26 minutes after 8.
Community Watch, your community through a whole new perspective.
Good evening, Douglas.
Good evening, Nata.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. It's all about tax. We mostly do not want to pay tax as Ghanaians. It's almost natural for us. What is it about tax?
There's a lot about tax, I would say. Like evading tax itself is not good, as you just said. And we like to educate ourselves. And usually we've been hearing about higher tariffs and the rest. We'll be going into details of all these for the whole public to understand all these concepts. So, as yesterday we were not able to complete, we'll be going back to what taxation actually is and what a tax is, as well as we'll be going into qualities of a good tax. Which of the taxes do we call a good tax, and what are some of the principles involving taxation? These are the things that we'll be going through today. So we start with what a tax is, as we've been hearing. We can define a tax as a compulsory levy charged by a government or a public authority to be paid by members or by the general population. And usually the government uses this taxation as a main source of its revenue. You know, governments, apart from what they invest in, they don't have governments do not produce money on their own. They use the general public's money, and this is collected through taxation. But one thing is that it's not all taxation that are to raise money or revenue for the government. Some are for other purposes, which we'll be going into details later. So what do we say are the qualities of a good tax? When you say a tax is good, then the tax should the people or the population who are paying the tax should have the ability to pay a tax. If a tax is very good, then the people who are paying should have the ability to pay. So you can't have a tax. That's why a whole lot of people are crying about all these higher utility tariffs. Then it means that the tax is not good if they don't have the ability to pay. When you say ability, that means being able.
You must have the capacity. You must have the resource to handle it.
The resource to pay, certainly. If they are not able, then it's not a good tax. Also, a tax should be certain and easily understood by its payers. When you say this tax is good, then you should be able to understand everything about it. There can't be a tax whereby this person is paying a higher amount, this person is paying a smaller amount. It's not a good tax after all. There should be certainty, and they should be able to understand all the nitty-gritties of the tax that they are paying.
Okay.
Also, the cost of collection should be small relative to the total yield from the tax. When you say cost of collection, this means that tax should be economical. Economical instead that the amount that you will spend, or the administration will spend in collecting the tax, should not be higher than the amount that they are going to get from it. Okay. Certainly, cost-benefit analysis, it won't be that efficient. So the tax should be small relative to the total yield from it. That's why, if you remember, we have this tax, property tax, that KMA and all those people are not collecting. It's not that they've left the people not to pay, but looking at it, you know, property tax is kind of very small tax. The amount from it is very small, and they can't pay maybe people going house by house to collect all these property tax. The yield from it will be small relative to the amount that they'll be spending. That's why usually they've left this property tax. It's because it's not economical to collect all these property tax. And also, it should not harm initiative. A good tax should not harm initiative. That's why certainly we can't have anything like an invention tax, so that immediately invent something, go and pay a tax of it. So there can't be something. A tax should not harm initiatives of the general population. It should rather encourage them. And one main thing is that if a tax is very good, then evasion should be very, very difficult. Evading the tax. So if there is a tax that people find it very easy to evade, immediately they see the tax collector come in, they start to hide. Then it means
that I'm wondering how many good taxes we have in Ghana.
That's a problem, because there are a whole lot of people, especially taxes for the for